we're live. And there's one viewer.
Me.
You? Oh.
But my phone didn't go right.
Oh, it didn't go? Well, it should come through in a minute. Did it connect? Oh, it did connect. Okay.
It's going.
There it goes. Hey, there we are. And now all I need to do is I'm the headless.
This actually is a pan. I was going to use this pan. It's a little bit too big, I think.
Oh, I can't sit over there.
What?
Well, we don't need to be on the burner scene tonight.
No.
No, we don't. We
No.
can turn.
Probably use this one's really good.
There we go. Then we have music tonight. Woohoo! And stories from the dark side. Not really. Tonight, once we get the Strombolis going, we're gonna quiz. Oh, I guess maybe you want me to.
Come on.
I see you got all the topics over there. You want me to turn the camera? You want to be like this?
I'm going to roll them out right here.
All out right there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go right here.
oh, there's people going up. Good.
Yeah.
B&D.
Hitch built yet.
Uh-huh.
Hitch built yet. B&D wants to know if the hitch is built yet.
I don't know about the hitch, but the airbags came off. The shock absorbers came off today. There was things happening.
If you
Like
are
a wonderful world of corrosion. Corrosion.
For those of you that don't, because we didn't mention, we're
You got that hitch built yet?
putting together a day cab, and we're talking about parts on the day cab. Just for anybody else trying to follow along. I need my knife. Cutting.
No, we
Veggies.
did. We worked on the day cab all day long. Yeah.
Seems like we're going to be
I need the rolling pin.
sick.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah. Go grab my roll.
So, what else? Owen's been enjoying the wonderful world of tearing apart boats this week again.
Yeah.
Actually was working on the Trojan, ripped the refrigerator out of it. Got the refrigerator out of it, hunting for a 12 volt / 120 refrigerator on Amazon.
Yeah. And then I gotta find out the plumbing for the crap run.
This is heads in the shop. Well, I guess they can't see you.
No, they can't. Maybe they can hear me.
So, you got the refrigerator pulled out of the Trojan. What else have you found wrong on the Trojan so far?
This is fun. So the fridge has its own refrigeration system. It ain't built into the fridge like newer fridges these days. So the refrigeration,
Evan, turn the shop.
the refrigeration unit that is about what I would say about 8 feet away from the fridge. It has copper lines and wires. Somebody had their hand in it because they used a bunch of the yellow twist wires.
Wire nuts.
Yeah, wire nuts. Anyways, they used a bunch of those on the wire. And then my favorite part is good old duct tape. It looks like they wasted 10 foot of duct tape on the refrigeration unit. Like there was duct tape holding the top of it on.
I like where they
duck on.
took dryer ducking to get the heat away from the unit.
That was my favorite, yeah. Where they put it right to the inside vent.
When he said he was pulling the refrigerator at the boat, I didn't think nothing of it because I thought like a lot of boat refrigerators are just all one unit and you pull it out and right the heat exchange, everything's built into the unit. I got down to the boat and here's this inner plastic surround and a piece of foam that's still in the hole, and then refrigerant lines running down to a compressor head, and like, oh man.
It's fun.
It's all original though. It's all original 1979 vintage stuff, but it's coming out.
People have touched it up.
Well, that's just it. I mean, that's been fixed more than once, and at this point, even if you fixed it, what's the point?
Don't knock wire nuts. Those are your dad's favorite wires. 92
So- Did work. We're reading the comments. Whatever. Wire nuts work for a hot minute. They're quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, update to the Amazon refrigerator. Now, what was more interesting though was joining the Facebook things. What do they call them?
Facebook group.
Facebook groups this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you joined 3, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I've been accepted to any of them yet because I haven't had a Facebook notification.
Right.
Yeah.
Until you sell it.
What were the three groups that you tried to join, or are trying to join?
Chris Craft Stingers Facebook page, Chris Craft Roamers Facebook page, and Chris Craft Parts and Boats and Parts for Chris Craft Boats and Parts that are for sale.
Right.
Those are the 3 pages.
So that being said, when you went to join the Chris Craft Roamers page,
Yeah.
what was the question?
They wanted to know what year my Roamer was or what my favorite year was.
Right. They wanted to know something.
They wanted to know if you were actually a Chris Craft Roamer fan or whatever.
Or if you were just a big BS.
Yeah.
Right. They wanted to do something specific.
Well,
what
all
your
the
year-
Facebook groups, if they make a page, they can set up certain questions for people to answer. That way, you can review who's coming into your group and whatever.
You may be the first person on their website that gets turned down for overqualification. Because what was your answer?
So I told them any Roamer from 1950 to 55, and particularly the government contract tugs by Roamer, because that's when Robert Lynn owned them before Chris Craft bought them. And the tugs are really cool looking, short and stout, like solid looking, stubby. Yeah, they're cool looking.
I'm pretty sure that you're the only person that ever wrote that to that question.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Did the other ones have questions too then?
No,
No, just that one.
no, just that one.
That one had the question.
That was it.
You just had to just whip it out and show them how qualified you were.
Well, that's how you put it.
I think it was hysterical. Like, I mean, well, because I mean, you really do know. So Roamer, who started Roamer?
Robert Lynn.
Robert Lynn started the company.
Yeah.
And then did he sell it or were they by Chris?
He sold it. I want to say he was going into bankruptcy, but I can't remember because, man, they had a bunch of government contracts and stuff. So I don't remember, actually. You asked me a question, I don't know for sure.
Right.
But yeah. Huh? Yeah. What do you guys want on this one? Like meatloaf? You want everything on this one?
I would like meat lovers meat, mushrooms, olives, red pepper, green pepper, onions, and bacon bits.
So what do you have here in front of Emmett?
So you probably can't see past my flour can. I got some pizza dough rolled out. Oh yeah, I'm not really in the shot. We're making Strombolis again tonight by request of, well, the kids really, I guess. The kids like the Strombolis.
Whatever.
I thought we were gonna have a company on the live tonight for somebody else who wanted a Stromboli, but we're just letting that one slide. We'll get it next time. Maybe Kevin will make it. Let's just spread this out a little bit. So then I got melted butter and garlic for inside here.
The crust.
Oh, when I mixed up the crust, before I poured the water and yeast into the oil or the fat that was in the pan, I mixed the fat with, one of the crusts has jalapeno popper seasoning, another one has Cajun seasoning, and then the third one has honey garlic seasoning in the crust. And so now we're just putting all the toppings on. Yeah.
This goes there.
Wherever you want it.
What?
I said no jalapeno.
You comment.
Oh, well, too late now. There's some jalapeno, sorry.
Jalapenos and everything.
Yeah. You get what you get.
You don't throw a fit. Learned that from D&D Transportation.
He didn't mean it, Brad. He didn't mean it.
So, the hunt for the 22-foot stinger continues with no luck. We have found every other kind of Chris Craft 22-foot boat except the stinger. So, we keep
I
on
need the
hunting.
cheese out, please.
I can't believe you forgot the cheese.
I know, right?
I know he's talking about somebody that's not on the live right now, I think. I'm reading comments too.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh,
Cheese.
I don't know. Didn't we have an open one?
No, it's gone. Scissors on the other side of you, Owen.
Scissors. So in your vast knowledge of old boats now at this point, let's see. You know everything about, well, not everything. You know a lot about Chris Craft.
Thanks to your buddy Han, though, because
That
a
you
lot
read
of
the
my
book,
knowledge I read from his book that he wrote.
Which was The End of Chris
The
Craft,
End of
right?
Chris Craft,
Right.
yeah. Which was good. It's a solid, statistical, very informational read.
Right. And so you know a lot about Chris Craft.
Maybe, I guess we'll never know.
How much do you know about inland seas now? Is there anything you don't know about inland seas?
I don't know the tie and why Bob Clark there is Bob Clark. I can't remember if it's Bob Clark. Anyway, the guy that designs boats.
You gotta keep working and talking, otherwise we'll never get enough.
Sorry, you won't get your food.
All right.
Poor people.
So what did you say now?
So there's a tie somewhere in the reading from the company that calls itself Inland Seas today, but is not the same company. In the history, it says that this guy Clark helped design the shape of the boats in the beginning, and I have not found any ties for that, and that they split later, like a couple of years later after they got the company going. But there's none of that anywhere that
Hi,
I've
Kevin.
seen.
There we go. Hi, Kevin.
I know more about Inland Seas and the company and the people in the company than I should because
What's up?
I'm kind of like a stalker research person.
Stalker research person.
I don't know what else you would call it.
If Ray McCarty was still alive, he'd be outside his window looking in.
I would be trying to get a hold of him and talk to him. We did it again. We didn't put it on the pizza thing.
I know.
Filled it all up and
You
didn't
need
get it
a
on the
can,
pizza
right?
thing. Yeah.
As far as the pizza pans are, yeah. That's what the pizza pans are.
You want a pizza pan or you want a flat pan?
What's up?
On a pizza pan. Kevin, your favorite meal?
Pizza pan.
Stromboli.
I think we could probably fit 2 on here. If I do it right.
Kevin, I think you'll make
Give me the
it.
2 big spatulas.
Yeah, you should be able to fit 2 on there.
Can the next one be meat?
Yeah.
Olives, onions.
Come on, Emmett.
I know I'm injured.
Do this without ripping it. I don't know.
You just. Oh, see? Emmett, what'd you do last time? You just picked it up. I think they were smaller though.
Oh, they were small.
I just picked it up.
Oh,
Watch
slide
it.
it.
There's not enough flour on it.
I just picked it up, Mom. It's that easy. So wish
There you go. Make it on the pizza thing.
and
You're
not on
going
the
over the
ground.
edge.
And not on the ground. Oh, please.
Stay out of the toppings.
Somebody remind us before she fills it. Which dough you want this time?
I cut. There should be able to get 2 Strombolis out of each
You probably
dough.
want flour on there.
Yeah.
Flour.
I have a question then. Could I make one?
This is a group effort. Kind of.
Definitely.
Kind of.
Not really.
I don't know what you want me to be over there doing.
Independent.
Well, they got butter on the thing, so now it's gonna be.
It'll be fine.
No, it'll stick.
No, it'll be fine.
All right.
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
There's another dough.
Meat one.
Oh, you're not rolling it out?
No.
No.
God, no, we know better.
I was going to make them tonight, but not with how today's going.
Yeah, I gotta call
They
him still.
said you had we're doing some busy stuff.
Right. Last time I talked to you, you said you'd explain. So,
All right, put it on the thing.
in your vast knowledge of why do you want me to mess it? Hold on. Here, I'll hold the thing.
Thing. Why are you rolling it up?
Because
What if it gets stuck together?
it's not. It's got
Here,
flour on it.
put it right over there. There we go. There.
Yeah, it won't get
Whatever. Whatever.
Can I load it up?
I'm going to go.
How is the paint job going? Is there purple paint flying through the air? Is the side of Mom's house purple with overspray? He's not saying yet. Well, there's the bill. All right, so we covered that you
Me?
know a little bit.
Let me give it to you.
I'm back to primer again. Right back where I started from.
Oh.
I hate body work.
So it's a kind of a jumbled story. I mean, the story itself isn't really jumbled, but it's kind of a jumbled story because the guy that really had the knowledge behind everything was essentially a salesperson and was bouncing back and forth between a bunch of the companies that already had steel boats in production.
Now, which company are we talking
Inland
about?
Seas.
We're talking about Inland Seas?
Yeah.
Right.
So I cannot find any history at the beginning of the company that mentions Archie Lang having his hands in building the company.
Right.
Like it always says McCarty and his partner Archie Lang.
Right.
And it always quotes McCarty as being the brains behind the shape and whatever of the hull and the design and all that stuff.
Right.
So
Talk to them now.
well, I'm trying to, but I'm not even in
though.
this. I'm not even in the shot right now.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
are.
trying.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
You're just
Oi,
You're
what else?
taking off.
yeah.
Is that it? That's all you want?
I see a hair on it.
Well, don't say that.
Where?
Get it out.
I see it. It's right in front of its nose.
Yeah.
Over.
Over.
Can you
There you
smell
go.
it?
Right there. Nope, back.
Under your chin.
Under your chin. Right there. Oh, that's good. Good job.
What? We're navigating with a smell.
No red peppers or nothing on there?
Yeah.
They just want some meat
Look at your next
Onions.
and cheese.
That's what I'm decking on.
I do that. It's back to green primer.
Oh, so you know, right back to the start.
Green.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So you know
We could be
inland
filling
seas
this.
inside and out. You have a good, vast knowledge of Chris Craft and some of Garwood and some of the history there.
Yeah.
What do you know about Steelcraft?
Well, this doesn't really have to do with boats, but I found yesterday, I was searching around, he was in the papers a lot. Jack Churchward was in the papers a lot. Whether it be being sued for stealing the love of this guy's wife that was off in the war and then didn't win. You had to pay the money, or sued over somebody working for him or his wife. They had a big claim. I mean, Churchward was very
And Jack
in the
Church-
public.
Who was Jack?
Jack Churchward is way more than Steelcraft. Jack Churchward was a fabricator and an inventor, and he basically did for steel boats what Ford did.
I did make an unplanned trip to Cadillac today, Captain said.
Aw,
Aw.
that's a bit of a run.
See, you need a Corvette.
No.
Then you look forward to those odd planned trips.
You know, I need a little more butter in here.
Should I start these two in the oven?
You can.
Okay. Okay.
Abby, I need another stick of butter in there.
Those
Oh my
two
God.
Strombolis are headed to the oven.
Get off. Get off.
This go in there?
There we
There's
go.
a lot in there. I need butter.
Oh, yeah, there.
So, Jack Churchward.
Did for steel boats what Ford did for the car. Like he made a jig and they started getting the assembly line and they were just hammering them out.
Right.
Sorry. And yeah, he turned the steel boat industry, gave it the production line in the steel boat industry, essentially.
I did my best.
But I mean, by no means was he the start of the steel boat. I mean, obviously, a lot of your steel boats from 1800s and whatever, and they were making, Mullins was making pleasure craft for people, like kind of like rowboats, but like 20 feet, 18 feet, whatever, in the early 1900s.
If you had to say, what would be the one thing that really turned the corner for steel boats into mainstream production? What one?
The war, World War II.
But what happened during the war? Would you say it was the arc welding?
Oh,
The arc
they
welding
made
be-
it
arc-
a fast trip.
Right.
Right.
Would you say the arc welding of the hulls was the big change where
Right.
steel boat went
And-
mainstream?
Yeah, that was a big,
Right.
big change in making them. But then also the care of them and the paint.
Because you go back to the 19 teens and 20s, and you're talking steel hull boats and what was going on. A lot of riveted. I
Right.
mean, you see a lot of riveted,
Right.
construction, and like it was time consuming.
Right.
And then with the surplus welders after the war and the new technology coming out, lots of welded hulls.
Closer. Well, and chemically, after World War II, as far as care for the hulls, as far as care for the steel hulls, changed a lot too, because they had a lot of the more, like the plastic coating that they had a lot more plastics
And the welding,
that was the big thing.
The welds themselves
solid.
actually became
more
of a, welded construction became a thing.
Right.
Welded construction did not become a thing in the freighters until the late, was it 50s or early 60s, before they finally got away from rivets. Because
right.
you go everything.
It took them a long time to get to the big scale.
Even though welding was big in World War II.
Yeah.
The maritime boats that were built on the Great Lakes, and same thing for crossing the ocean, they were also riveted construction because they didn't believe in the welding, in the technology. So you run into that. But and realistically, the pleasure boat industry led the charge in welded construction watercraft.
Right.
And then it was later adopted into the boats of today, the ships of today. I mean, now everything's welded, nothing's riveted.
Right.
No. Interesting thing about some of the old riveted ships that I worked on back when I started sailing, we'd fit those boats out in the spring and everything would leak for a while. It really would. And then they work a little bit and everything would seal up, and that first trip or two out on the water though, things were leaking.
Oh, thank you.
Making water in the tanks. They're starting the old battle of Ford versus Chevy on the channel. How much garlic are you putting in there, son?
I said no more
it
garlic.
It ain't freaking October 31st.
Well, yeah, right now it is.
Vampire go by the house and keel over from the smell.
You want to load one up? Yes, you can load one up.
I don't even tell her that's a candy to me.
I can't wait till the first time that we're at the boat races and somebody starts talking about old boats. It's going to be hysterical.
Maybe.
Oh, it will be.
Not faster than a Ford, but we can call it a creeper.
I think it's a shame because had fiberglass not come along, fiberglass killed everything.
Yeah.
But had fiberglass not come along, we'd still be seeing lots of steel boats.
Oh, and this is much longer than your pizza board. What are you doing? I know I need the big one. Are they done yet?
Well, the big one, no, they're cooking.
We'll have to put it on a pan.
I don't see smoke coming out yet, so.
Well, you kind of ball it up and just make it circles with the pieces, then you roll it up and twirl it so it's like a ball of stuff inside.
So it's
I don't hear the timer going off. Beep,
So
beep, beep. If you use your smoke detector as a timer, that was bacon tonight.
That was poor bacon.
Is that why
The bacon's crunchy. The bacon is crunchy. If you like crunchy bacon, we have the bacon for you tonight.
I got listening to my music and forgot I put bacon in the oven.
It baked.
And it was bacon.
It was crispy bacon.
You know, I always just get you a little. Where's one of the little metal baking cans?
One's in the freezer with green beans in it. Oh, I poked a hole in it.
What do you call pig?
And bacon.
What was the joke this morning? What was the joke over at the Heart Place this morning?
Had to do one last part run in the creamer. Sold. Oh.
What was it? A dinosaur in
What do you get when you mix a dinosaur and a pig? And I think the answer was Porkosaurus.
But somehow Pigzilla is what came
But
to mind.
Pigzilla, like, yeah. Yeah.
I think Pigzilla is a much better answer.
Yeah.
And then Emmett walked up behind me and said, Mom, I was working at a bank and this lady asked me to check her balance. So I knocked her over.
Pushed her over. It pushed her over.
Whatever, that was great.
No.
That was right up there with, I saw a book that said it'd solve half your problems, so I bought 2.
What? What was that?
You didn't hear that one?
I saw a book. What?
That said it could solve half of my problems. Half of my problems.
Oh,
So I bought 2.
Next is the Jeeper Creeper.
Hey. That Jeep will never be as sketchy as the one sitting in the front yard.
One stop.
The Jeep of Death.
The Jeep, the creeper Jeep of death. The Jeep of death. That is a lot of money.
Well, I was trying to get the garlic bits on here.
It's funny because as scary as it is to ride it, it's far scarier to drive
I bet.
it. You've driven it.
I have.
I thought you were talking about the gold Jeep.
Yeah, the old Jeep.
The gold Jeep.
Old Jeep. Oh, the old Jeep.
I thought you said gold.
Old.
Gobo.
A good one?
Go.
Old.
Go, Bo, go.
Let me just ask. You've driven the old Jeep.
Yep.
Scarier to drive or scarier to ride?
Scarier to drive.
It's scarier to drive.
It's considerably more scary to drive knowing that you turn the wheel 16th of a turn and it does nothing.
Nothing.
The gold one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The death.
Well, let's go. Hey, get over here. Get
Well,
this-
we don't have it on a pan. We're waiting for a pan. I don't
Get a
know.
pan. Get a pan. There's
Hanging
pans.
out.
Look, if not there, look in here. Isn't there one down there? I see one on the bottom under the cupcake thing.
You like my pony?
What? You know, it's way on the
You have
bottom.
a very,
Oh, that's a little one. Well, that might be a big enough one.
what's his name?
No. Okay, get a bigger one.
I can't think of
Treasure Planet. Have him his name.
Are you sure? Bet you would drive yours to
Hey.
call one tonight. Close enough.
Really, Emmett? Come on, man.
Come on, man. Wait, Joe Biden. Come on, man.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? He can't make it past the thing without running into
I know,
something.
Joe Biden.
All right, Owen, there you go. Move so your brother can
By no
load up
means
what
this
he
is a
wants.
political channel. Disclaimer there.
Oh,
No. She's a motion. Hey, Dad. Comments. That one's not.
So, in the many, many adventures of old boats,
I think that
what will be your next quest of research?
oh, it's golden.
well, those are done. They're starting to burn.
Give me a two.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are
they
they
don't-
done?
yeah. The crust doesn't take very long. It's really thin.
Where's that other?
Did that one grow? Did it get bigger? Because I remember it hanging off the end of the pan when I
It was.
You had it was, and you had it wasn't.
It wasn't. I don't know where the other.
Hey,
I don't know.
get the other, find it.
Give me the glove.
You need two. You need two. That's too much weight to pick up. Well,
What is that?
My ribs.
Maybe that's how you got yours.
I don't want to sit next to you
why would you not want to set it next to
because
me?
you'll burn yourself.
I won't burn myself.
Put it on the stove.
Burnt yourself on the bacon.
Yeah.
Well, so right now, it's kind of cool. I'm doing this thing right now where I'm trying to put together an entire picture of where everybody falls in place because Ray McCarty of Inland Seas Boat Company
Yeah.
was bouncing from Tacoma, Washington.
Tell Bill.
Ray McCarty of the Inland Seas Boat Company started out with Steelcraft as a sales manager. And in 1946, he took a Steelcraft from Connecticut down to Sandusky. I don't remember if it was Sandusky. I'll have to look. But in November, and didn't get down there till November 25th and encountered ice floes and managed to make the steel boat trip in, I don't remember, it was a few days. But anyways, he was working for Steelcraft in the beginning. He was also working as a sales manager and designer with Tacoma Boat in Washington. And so there's a couple of companies that are all putting product out at the same time, and he's kind of bouncing through all of them a little bit. So I'm just kind of trying to get as much information about all of the places he kind of touched down and then bring that together so I can get like a full picture of where it all started and went. So yeah, that's that.
I love the bacon, like the color it's supposed to be.
So do you write your own story when it's all over?
Well, I think if I write our own story, it'll be about our boat, but I'll definitely have, because I don't, maybe. Oh, I don't have a good answer for that. I didn't think that far ahead. But I would write a story about our boat, how we got to our boat, and then the history of our boat and stuff.
Right.
I wouldn't want to do a biography if that's what you're asking. Like, I would want to write it as a story, like,
Right. Or a
You know.
documentary.
something, yeah.
Like an art. Han said that you could put an article up on his. He's not doing nothing with that website no more.
Really? How come?
Just ran out of time.
Oh.
I need
It's
to.
still up, though. People still frequent
It's
it.
still up, but it's not
ChrisCraftStingers.com?
right.
Right.
He's not actively doing anything anymore other than listing some boats and stuff. But he's not writing the newsletter every month anymore.
Yeah.
So because I asked him about that. I asked him, well, since you're not doing the newsletter or any of that, would you be interested in just, letting us publish on there? And he was kind of thinking that he was interested in it.
Huh. Well, that's cool.
Because I'm getting a cutting board so I can cut the Stromboli. Stay out of them. I'm just getting the board here so I can cut them up.
Right.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to blow that thing with the garlic parsley.
The
I know.
other thing that's
You
going
like
on,
the garlic.
and I think you've seen this, but Boneyard Boats is no longer.
No,
active.
yeah, that's been done since like 2017, John.
I know. It's about time to be resurrected.
Well,
I wonder if they would sell the website.
maybe.
Look at how good that looks.
Oh, here's all the stuff to make the next one. I got the cutting board to cut things up.
When you look at mine, you look at these kind of look flat.
Here we go.
That's fun.
What?
Say hi. Say hi to Mom and to Roberta.
Nice.
Kathy.
Oh.
Hi, Mom.
Oh. Hi.
She has no idea who we were talking about. I was trying to tell her.
Hi.
You guys missed her in the must have missed it in the comments. It must be a good night at the campground. I hope it's decent over there.
Oh, it's calm out.
Yeah,
It's cool.
it is a little bit cool.
Come over here and you'll get
I'll
a
just take
treat.
Okay.
I think Kevin can get out.
Yeah, I don't think Kevin's gonna make it.
Yes. I'll get that one back.
You gotta plan this good.
And we only got a couple more weeks to hot boat weekend.
You have a plan this good.
Yeah, hot boat weekend.
I'm actually gonna make.
Yeah, that bacon's on the well done side.
I told you I should have made more. I knew by looking at it, it was a little done.
No, it's good. I am not complaining.
Is the crust a bit thinner? It's good. Because I thought I'd make this just a little bit thicker. Well, then it'd be smaller and easier to.
There we go.
I grabbed the end and that's just like eating a breadstick. There's no stuff.
Yeah, you gotta clear that so it quits going off. I don't know how I don't think they were in the text. They must have put it on a video or something and keeps going off. Okay, where's my butter
I mean, that's a pretty good
and
idea.
garlic?
Right there. That was a little excessive.
Can I pull my rabbit?
Go on. The quesadillas in the morning.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Don't believe me. I had quesadillas today and I used some.
Do I get to make this one? That's right.
I'm gonna grab.
I'll trade you spots.
All right.
So what were we talking about? Oh, you were talking about the black duck.
Oh yeah.
That's where we started talking about Garwood.
Mm-hmm.
So tell them about the black duck a little bit, which I don't know a lot about it. I just know it was like a prohibition rum runner boat.
Oh, the one that
And-
had
and where?
nuts? Was that one?
What?
Was that the one that had powered veggies so bad?
No.
The rum runner? Yeah, it said that. Right
No.
on the
Yeah,
back of the hood.
I have a picture.
I took a picture of it on the back of the rum runner.
Okay.
Right on the back of the hood.
Okay. The rum runner. Okay, guys. The rum runner is a name of a boat that was at the St. Clair boat races.
Bye, baby.
They have no idea what rum runners are.
Oh.
They just made that abundantly clear.
No, it's a boat.
I can't. You guys, this pizza just disappeared. I didn't even get one piece. I can't believe you got 3 pieces over
You
there.
want a piece?
Yeah, I want a piece with some filling. Trade me one.
Anyways, Mom,
Trade me
a
one.
rum runner boat is a boat that runs rum and alcohol and beverages
Oh.
illegally across seas.
I'm so glad you know what that is.
Back during Prohibition.
Yeah. Anyway,
And the black duck, if I remember right, I think had aircraft engines in it.
They did. The first one had aircraft engines, 2 of them in it, and it would outrun almost all police
The Coast Guard
Yeah, they outrun all Coast Guard.
on the East Coast. Right, they couldn't catch it.
And so I was saying I didn't know the history of it, but Garwood was not the first person to put the aircraft engines in his boat, because that would have been.
I wish I could remember the guy's name. I did like a whole entire school project on that stuff.
You did a whole project, you just can't remember.
It was like in like 4th grade or 5th grade.
Whatever.
No, the Black Duck is like a really cool story though, because, well, in the end, I think one of the last runs they did, they got all shot up,
All of them.
but they lived. It was just the 2 of them, but they literally shot the hell out of the boat with like a 50 cal or something, but they got away, and they did live. Then the Coast Guard ended up with the boat in the end, and used it to chase rum runners. It's a cool story. It's cool history. You know, it was back in the days before all this modern electronics. Life was a simpler time.
Right.
But I meant you just over there. No, cheese. Yeah, I know you can see it eating. Corner.
Man, the crust is really good.
Yeah, mine's starting to turn colors.
Your crust. Oh. Abby, would you pour me a little bit of the Diet Coke in the fridge, please? Honey. You forgot to put it on a pan.
That's where you're wrong.
Did you leave enough flour under it so it slide?
That is where she's wrong.
All of a sudden, red.
Flip it upside down.
Wait, the Coke or the Diet Coke? Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Exactly. Flip it upside down. Like a genius.
Can you hand me some of that?
200
ranch
Diet
dip?
Thank you.
Until you got followed.
Thank you.
Oh, I need to buy golden brown.
Thank you, Abby.
So, for anybody that ever wondered what do they sit around and talk about in the daytime? Boats. When nothing else is more important going on. Boats, and boats. It's got a ways to go.
Yeah. I made mine pretty good.
Boats and birds.
We seen an airplane land, and there was a bunch of seagulls on the runway, and like, I'm surprised you didn't get bird shot.
I made a bird strike.
Bird strike.
Bird strike, whatever. I was close enough.
So
Yeah.
I gotta tell you what I seen today though. I was sitting at Ludington Airport this evening. I drove by and I seen a tail section in the V and a little bubble-shaped plane. And I went, there's a Cirrus jet sitting over here right now.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Lake Amphibian.
No, there's a Cirrus jet
Oh,
sitting there.
I think I seen that land the other day.
Yeah.
I was
For
coming
anybody
down-
that doesn't know what a Cirrus jet is, Cirrus makes high-end piston-powered planes. Probably one of the nicest ones on the market today. And a couple years ago, they decided they were going to build a jet, and they did. And it's a little single engine. It ain't a putt putt. That thing's boogies. But it's got a V-tail configuration like, what was it, Bonanzas or whatever had back in the day, because the jet engine sits right on the back of the fuselage. And they're like, I can't remember. They're either a 5 or 6 passenger jet.
Nice.
Yeah, they're cool as hell. They're only 2.3 million brand new, which actually is really cheap for a jet. It's 2.3. It's 2.3 million. Just 2.3.
That's it?
Nothing but a big, huge, all decked out 100-foot jet for president.
That's brand new. That's brand new. I mean, there's used old shitty little Lears that sell for that kind of money.
How's yours going, Owen?
In another lifetime, we're really big fans of aviation too.
Want me to pull mine out?
But anyways, how we doing on the? Oh, God, we're getting down to the witching hour.
Yeah, your phone's at 50%.
I don't see her comment.
I didn't either, but it said, "Hi, Abby."
She texted.
Was it no? But it showed up in the YouTube as a YouTube notification.
Maybe she's on YouTube and sent it to you.
I don't know. I was just telling Kevin. I didn't see it either, but it said hi, Abby, and then hi, Abby. Yeah, Kathy and Roberta.
Well,
I like the piano.
if I was you, I'd leave that till it's really brown before you pull it out. Not like because it looks like it's brown because you're looking through the dirty glass with the incandescent lights, and you pull it out here under the other lights, and it's like it's not that done. When it looks like it's almost burning done, it's just about right. Unless it's bacon.
Yeah, unless it's bacon.
Unless it's the bacon. Bacon.
Wait till it's black.
Oh, it was bacon.
That bacon was baked.
We only have 2 people watching.
You know, and we're one of them.
We're our biggest fans.
We are our biggest fans.
Oh
true.
gosh.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Can you text me
That's
that?
okay.
We are definitely working our way back to our one love of boats.
I would like it to get back to boats. I would like to get back to having a boat in the water.
I want
miss
to
fishing.
get to the point,
I do not.
the next step in the lives to come in the future.
You don't miss all the
If you made it
fish?
to this part later in the week watching this, if you make it to the end, something to look forward to is at some point we are going to start using like StreamYard or something so I can feed videos and boat pictures and stuff into the feed.
Yeah, but you got to be sitting at a computer.
I could be.
Yeah,
Or
if-
somebody
you'd have
could
to
be.
buy a computer.
Not necessarily.
Well, now there you go. Just picking apart my plan.
No, you couldn't have your computer connected to phone later.
But
So mean.
there's a way. Well, because it would be cool when we're sitting here doing the lives and whatever to feed in video clips or whatever, play parts of our videos and parts of what's going on the boats besides just grabbing the camera and walking
Yeah, we
out.
can't be our number one fans. Kevin's got to be our number one fan.
That's true.
Yeah.
Kevin,
I don't know
Kevin
if he's
is
even
our
missed
number
alive at this point.
one,
I think you've been
maybe.
maybe.
But it would be cool when we're talking about inland
Yeah, just
or
show him a picture of
steelcraft
it.
or whatever.
You just walk
to-
out back and show them a picture of it.
Well, yeah, but then the camera's all. It'd
Yeah.
be neat because I mean, put up our
Yeah.
stuff and well, and then like eventually it'd be nice to get like a countdown to the start of the live.
Well, so what's really cool is I have all these articles, all these prints, all these pictures of just this whole timeline of
Hey,
all these different
There's a
companies.
video idea.
I know, to sit down and like,
Read them
I
and put them
know.
up. Yeah, go ahead on.
I'm on it already. That's where I'm going with that.
Right.
Don't put it on,
On the cutting board, it'll
Melt
melt.
the cutting board. Oh, you want some help here, buddy? Where's
It's getting warm.
Just here, all you gotta do is tip it.
That's what I was looking for.
tipping it. Boom.
There.
Mm.
So, but yeah, it would be cool to sit down and just tell a story.
You have cleaned the ranch off
Read
that.
one of the stories.
That's hot. No one touch.
I know he thinks his is the best, but I'm pretty sure that one I got in there cooking is gonna be the best.
Yeah. I still have a whole nother, make at least two
Oh.
more,
I used all the meat.
if not 4. Little ones.
typical dad?
It's too
I
bad
used all
that-
the meat.
Yeah.
Too bad the dust does, or the dust. Too bad the dough doesn't keep.
You did not use, there's bacon.
No, Mom, you know where you're baking.
There is bacon, and there is mushrooms, and a little bit of peppers and stuff left over there. There's enough to make another one.
You gotta cut that.
Hey,
Make it
they go eat it right
Let it
now,
Cool.
but tomorrow they'll be eating it.
Yeah.
Right. But no, I would like to get to the point on the lives where like Abby or somebody could sit over there and we'll like load the pictures and whatever for the topic we're talking about and bring them in and out of the screen, out of
Right.
the shot.
I'd have to
Right.
watch a video.
Would be interesting. I would like to have palm trees blowing in the breeze for 5 minutes before we go live with the countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or sailboats sailing across the water or something.
Just giving all of our
ASMR.
ideas away to the public.
Whatever.
I don't know. Kevin's the only one that does it.
No, he's
Yeah.
not.
He is.
Yeah, he is. Wait, he's.
Or maybe he's gone.
There's nothing left.
Because
I cut big slices.
Poor Emmett.
Oh. Well,
You just eat what you're eating.
if you made it to this point, come collect your prize at Hot Boat.
Yeah, hot boat weekend.
Hot Boat weekend. Soon to
We
come.
plan on being at hot boat weekend.
Right.
I want to get a shirt.
Up at the sandbars.
I want to eat.
Good night, everybody. We love you all.
Bye, guys.
See you next Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
No, I said it
Come on, there's the X and there's the OK.